Yeah, the energy's been great. I keep expecting there to be a little bit of a letdown practice, and we haven't had it. I think that goes along with having a bunch of guys that love to play football and are passionate about it. They enjoy being out there and practicing, and when you love something, it's easier to go harder. It was good today. Some good things today, some things we got to clean up, but that's kind of the point of doing it.
The scrimmage type situation today out here?
Yeah, we had a kind of a situational scrimmage, put our guys in different situations, and we need to handle that better. I told the guys sometimes we practice so fast that it's easy to just be focused on the rep and not the game situation. So we're going to keep putting them in as many of those situations as we can so we make the right decisions. We need to have a smart team, not just a talented team, and I think we have a lot to learn from today.
What's an example of that?
We started out with two teams, and one team had the lead trying to run out the clock. The other team had timeouts. And we ran offensively, let the ball go out of bounds to stop the clock. We need to keep it inbounds, going faster in the 2-minute drive when the other team gets the ball. We had too many penalties today. It was great for us. We had a Big Ten crew out there today, and they did a great job for us. But some of the little things that you kind of gloss over in practice are going to get called by a Big Ten crew. So it's going to be great film for us to watch that and make sure that we're detailing our techniques so those things don't happen. Things like that.
Was that the first time you've had an officials crew out here, and how important is that to get in during fall camp?
We have officials all the time at practice. Usually it's local guys that are high school refs and smaller college refs, and they do a great job for us too, but it's great to have the Big Ten crew here. It gives you a real idea how things are going to be called once we hit games. And this group was great. They did a great job for us, and there was a bunch of penalties, so we got a lot to clean up as a team, but that's great to have experience of seeing that and knowing what we can do and what we can't.
At what point can you start to adjust reps or start to slot guys in a little bit in terms of at least guys you know are going to help you?
Yeah, today we held a lot of guys out today just because of little injuries and making sure we keep guys healthy. So they're 10 or 12 of some of our best guys that we're going to be counting on didn't take reps. A bunch more only took limited reps. Thought the young guys did a pretty good job. The young guy scrimmage that it turned into after that was a lot better than what I saw last year. We're going to go about 3 or 4 more days of practice and then kind of start turning our attention to first game. And at that point, we'll have to divide into offense, defense, and scout teams, and we'll have to make some decisions then.
Scott, on the offensive line, are you guys improving at the rate that you had hoped here at camp?
Yeah, Coach Austin's a great coach, and he's always going to get his guys right. We still got a couple guys trying to nurse themselves back from injuries that I think will help. But that unit overall is ahead of where it was last year for sure. Getting some really good plays from our 2 veteran tackles. Bo Wilson's doing a great job, and starting to see some guys play well at the other 2 spots.
How do you work special teams in during camp, and how do you feel about where you're at with that phase of the game?
We work teams every day, so usually it's 2 teams a day, whether it's punt and kick return or kick and punt return. We worked all 4 units plus PAT and field goal today in the scrimmage, tried to put them in some unique situations today. Feel good about our kickers and punters. We kind of got a battle going on at punter between 2 guys. They both look good today, so we'll let them keep battling out. Overall on special teams, we need to be a lot better at that this year, and I think that's going to be an easy step for us. I think guys recognize the importance of it more, and simply said, I think we got a lot more athletes on the field right now than we did, and you need athletes to cover kicks and block for them, and I think we have a lot more of those guys this year.
How important is that unit to establishing maybe some better starting field position than you guys have last year?
Yeah, we were low in the country. I can't remember the exact rank now in starting field position offensively. When we get short fields, we feel like we can score with it. Special teams is a huge part of that. Defensively, coming up with a few more 3 and outs or quick stops is going to help us. Turnovers are going to help us. So I want to be a lot better team from a field position standpoint this year.
Back to the offensive line. Greg Austin said on Wednesday Christian Gaylord was nursing an injury and he was not at practice on Wednesday. What is his status and what's the tackle depth like right now?
Yeah, I can announce that. We don't talk about injuries. You guys know that. But Christian had a knee injury that's going to keep him out for the year. I think he's been our only potential season-ending guy. Some other guys are playing well. We obviously never want that to happen to anybody, and feel for Christian. But we got some other guys doing good things too, and those guys are just going to have to step up and be ready.
What kind of condition did Jakeem get here in? And I know he's just probably in shells now, but what are the early returns on him?
Yeah, I've never adjusted a scrimmage for one guy, but we went live for 90% of the scrimmage, and the last 10 or 15% was stud because he wasn't able to wear pants yet. He was in shells only, so we got him some reps. Obviously a talented kid. He's got some work to do to get in the type of condition that the other guys are in, but you can definitely just today see some flashes of what he can do.
These guys, you guys have added all the athletes that you talk about offensively at the receiver spot. How has Cade Warner continued to fit into what you're doing and your plans moving forward?
Yeah, Cade's one of all of our favorite guys. Comes to work with a smile on his face every day. Really smart, knows all the receiver spots, a guy we can rely on. He's been nursing an injury the last few days. Nothing serious, should be back. But it's given some of the young guys a chance to get reps. Today he didn't practice, JD didn't go, Wandale didn't go, Conavai didn't go. So we had quite a few receivers that weren't out there today, and that gave a lot of the young guys a chance to get some reps, and some of them took advantage of it.
How's Lyles Jones? How much good has a healthy camp done for him, and what can he give you when he is healthy?
Yeah, Miles had a good day today. Again, he got some of those opportunities that somebody else might have gotten today, made some good plays out there. So he's kind of a reflection of the team. Almost across the board, the guys we have are considerably better than they were a year ago, and he's definitely doing some more dynamic things than I saw last camp.
Scott, do you expect the walk-on program to grow as strong as it has, and not only the program itself, but the strength of individual walk-ons to be as strong as they have in year two fall camp?
We're starting to see the benefits of the walk-on program now. I expect it to keep helping us more and more as years go along. Just to pick a couple guys out, and I don't want to leave anybody out, but Trent Hickson has a chance to be a starter for us as a walk-on from right here in the state. Wyatt Mazur keeps getting better and does great things for us. You guys heard a lot about Luke Reimer as a new freshman walk-on that came in and has really caught some of the coaches' attention. He's a little banged up right now, so didn't go, but and there's a lot of other guys. Don't want to leave anybody out, but we're starting to not just get depth from the walk-on program. We're starting to be able to identify some guys that can be guys to help us win games and potentially be starters for us. And that's the way Nebraska was when I was here, and we want it to be that way again.
I know you don't pay maybe a ton of attention to recruiting class rankings, but your last two were top 20 classes, and that's fine. And then that doesn't even include the walk-ons that you brought on. From just a sheer talent perspective, do you see an infusion of talent? Do you feel like the freshmen and now redshirt freshmen who are on your campus are the kind of players who you compare favorably to what you had at UCF or Oregon in recruiting classes?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about those schools much, but I've been really impressed with this freshman class that just got here. I think we had, as coaches, time to identify not just the type of players we want, but the type of kids we wanted. And a bunch of these new freshmen on campus have been what we thought, and in a lot of cases even more than what we thought. We'll be a complete team when we have 4 or 5 classes like that on our football team and a lot of competition. But this young group has come in, learned really fast, adopted our culture really fast. They're good teammates, and there are some really talented kids in that group. So I think that's going to help our infusion of talent. We got to see which ones are ready to play this year and which ones aren't.
Is there an Adrian Martinez, do you think, in this class, a guy that could potentially have that kind of impact?
Yeah, I think there's several. I think there's several guys that are going to be household names in Nebraska someday. I'd talk about Adrian Martinez. Our backup quarterbacks are playing really well right now. Noah Vedril's playing as well as I've seen him play in the times that I've spent with him. He's doing some amazing things. Luke McCaffrey had another good day and continues to impress all of us. Buncey's gotten better. Matt Masker's playing well. So that position in particular, again, I think is an example of the whole team that there's improvement across the board that should help us from a frontline talent standpoint, but also from a depth standpoint.
How was Adrian in today's scrimmage? How would you characterize his performance?
Limited. we put him in the 4-minute, 2-minute situation. We put him in a red zone situation. One series of coming out, backed up into our own end zone, and then we got him out of the game. He made some good plays. I think there's a couple lessons he can learn too, but he's had a great camp. He's markedly better than he was a year ago at this time. So again, the progress we made is great, and I keep talking about everybody's better. It's great, but we have to keep going. We had a long way to go to catch some teams in our league, and we're definitely better, but we can't stop here.
Where have you seen Luke's game, McCaffrey's game grow from when you watched him in the spring to where he's at right now?
I think McCaffrey's understanding the offense is elite, honestly, for his age, and being a new freshman. He had spring ball to work with. I think he's faster than I expected him to be, and he throws it really well. He's also kind of got that knack to make plays when stuff breaks down with his feet or with his arm, and a little bit of the magic that we want our quarterbacks to have, so something can be creative even when nothing's there.